Good evening. My name is Plague Lord Ardoff. I am sorry this video is going to have very poor quality. I do not know how to do sound editing or video editing to any substantial degree, but unfortunately this video needs to be made now. I'm going to tell a little bit of a story, and then I'm going to effectively make my mission statement moving forward. I woke up this morning and I decided I wanted to do this. I wanted to make videos and I wanted to stream. And I decided that this evening I would start down that path. It was going to take a little bit. I would like to do VTubing. Clearly I have a name, there's a character associated to it. Some older videos on my page will show that off. I used to have a little bit of a setup. I don't anymore. It'll take time. But some things have happened recently, and what made me decide that it was time for me to start putting my thoughts into the public sphere were the crimes that have been committed recently. I'm terrible with names, but the young woman, the young Ukrainian refugee who thought she would be safe in America and was killed on a train, those children in the church who thought they would be safe in their church, and now Mr. Charlie Kirk, all slaughtered by people who have been convinced that anyone with a traditional value is a Nazi or a monster, and they have decided that our deaths are warranted. I used to try to find the middle ground. I used to think of myself as a peacekeeper. I could understand all the different arguments. I could find a middle ground. I could hear all the arguments, and I could filter them to the other side in a way that could help them understand and bring us together. I don't think that anymore. I don't think we can be brought together anymore, because I can't think that anymore. Too many lives have been lost. I'm not going to call for violence. Not that anyone's likely to see this video. It's almost more of a diary for me, but I need to be able to put this up so that I can say I spoke. Because we all need to speak, now more than ever. We won the election. But that started something. That started something we did not expect, because we believed in humanity. Charlie Kirk believed in humanity. I apologize for the odd cut. I am allergic to every single thing on this planet, so I have the sniffles, and as unprofessional as this may be, at the very least I want to keep that out of my video. But back on topic, Charlie Kirk believes in humanity. He was the kindest, most respectful person that anyone could have had the pleasure to meet. There may have been more kind people out there, but he was able to build a stage for himself to spread that kindness. I had an ambition. I wanted to meet him. I wanted to shake his hand because while I may have agreed with conservative politics, I had fallen away from following a lot of them. I had developed the impression that they were promoting fear-mongering, the same kind that's done on the left. People like Ben Shapiro, Matt Walsh, the entire Daily Wire crew, I respected them and respected their opinions, but I felt like they approached it in too harsh of a way. I still wanted their messages and the messages they had to reach other people, to reach people on the other side, because I wanted us to be able to come together, and I didn't think they were doing it in a way that would do that. And then when I started seeing Charlie Kirk's videos, seeing how he treated everyone with kindness and respect, never fell to insults. He would go out and meet people. He would allow them to surround him. And he had faith. I'm an atheist. I don't believe there is a God. But I believe in his values. Charlie should not have been killed. But because I don't want this video to get too long, we need to be ready to defend ourselves as Americans, as good people, because there are evil people, and I don't think I'll be calling them people from now on, and I won't call them demons, because again, I don't believe in that train of thought. But they are monsters. They are soulless monsters who have been convinced by themselves, by influencers with massive platforms, by politicians who have encouraged their activity by not punishing them. There is a sect of our American population who are shock troops, ready to act with no instruction from above. They'll never say it, but they have been trained into a murderous fervor. We need to be ready to defend ourselves. Do not strike first, but defend yourselves and defend those around you. Charlie carried what I believe to be the greatest light. He carried a torch that he meant to bring the world together. Not the world. I'm sure he would have loved to bring the whole world together, but he wanted to bring America together. He wanted to have a conversation. That's all he ever did. He wanted to talk to people. And they killed him for it. So now I say to anyone who sees this video, Charlie fell. The torch he was carrying has fallen. And now is the time we all need to step up, grab that torch before it hits the ground, and each and every single one of us needs to carry it forward. It is the torch and the light of decent people. Carry it unto the darkness. Shine a light upon the evil that has infected our society, and use that light to banish it. We won't be helped. It is on us. Thank you for your time.